It's two good weaknesses, Jack.
I mean, it does.
Yeah.
I'm going to watch you build it, and I'm going to build it too. Why not?
That's fun, isn't it? For the whole family.
See if we can get a Persimmon mirror. Because that is fun for the whole family.
James, don't make me ban you.
Brilliant. Are you back yet, James?
Hey, how's it going? We need some of those. We want one of these because it's funny. Howdy. Is this Lucario or Dom fan? It's neither of those.
This looks a lot of fun, Joe.
It's probably definitely bad, but...
I don't think it's probably definitely bad. I think it's...
Probably bad.
Yeah, I think it's only probably bad.
Okay.
Which is better than probably definitely.
Yeah. It's standard. We're done with expanded.
Thank the Lord. We'll look at results later.
Yeah. True. True story. God, think of the space this deck has.
It's incredible.
I want to play catchers, Jack.
I'm not going to stop yet.
God, there's so much space in this list. I can see why people just throw in bad stuff. Is this an even worse version of Kikabuli? No. Oh, we do kind of need Ultra Balls. Okay, we have less space. Looks reasonable, though.
We put a lot of cards in before we got to Ultra Balls, so... should be fine.
How's it going, Max?
Welcome.
Oh,
Can't have more than 4 Ultra Balls.
We do want energy lottos.
Oh, yes, I'm in. I'm actually sold.
At least one. Okay, let's go to 2 Brooklets for a lotto.
So as you can see, since Joe's hurt his leg, he's gone insane.
I landed on my head and leg at the same time. This really doesn't need Bridget, does it? It's still such a power turn 1. Okay, let's just try this out. Xander's list had a few lottos in there. Yeah. I'll have a look at some better lists in a sec. Dombro, how's it going?
Welcome, welcome.
James! Language. He's all over the shop today. Twice now.
Don't make us do it.
3 and you're out.
I even asked him a question. He didn't reply with that. He just replied with more rude words. Tapu. Lele.
Joe Bro, how's it going? Tom Bro, I doubt it. I doubt it.
I'm sure he meant ace. This deck is ace. Card sleeves. Let's get some Volcanian sleeves up in here. Synergy.
Yeah, not bad, Seb, not bad. Not much change on my leg or whatever, but...
The leg front. Congrats on the placement this weekend, sir. I need to look at your list to see what you changed after our chat.
Oh yeah, top 32, right? With
yeah, it all 16
Sylveon.
Rambo, which I think it was top 32, which is pretty good. Chatting to me on Wednesday night about or Tuesday night about it. That's, I think, possibly more annoying and expanded.
Yeah, but you can get Hex turn 1.
You can, but when you don't, it's even scary. You are back. Cool. It's Lantern Squad.
Ross's stream's just finished, is it? That's good. Yeah, Max is just the world-renowned Sylveon expert now. Marks this was the most meme out of top 32. We'll look at all the lists today. What we playing? Persimmon. Because thinking's overrated.
Let's just deal times 2 damage.
Thinking so overrated. I figured I'd just not do that for a bit. There are definitely some chimps in front of you. Monkey business.
Absolute monkey business.
I guess we could hit our floatstone. Let's work together as a team, lads, to knock out that Zorua. Yeah, the format is weak to these two types. That's the whole reason I'm trying this today. And obviously that's a gross over-exaggeration, but... What's a good energy denial Sylveon deck? There's a few floating about on Limitless that you could probably find. I would do a video about it, but I hate it. I'll let Jack do a video about Sylveon eventually.
It looks to be a lot worse next format, so depending on how it stands up, I'll do another video on it if it still looks good. But even though it has weakness on Ultra Necrozma, they have very, very good recovery.
Josh, 25,
Whoa.
thanks for the 100 bits. That's awesome.
Thanks for the bits. Yeah,
Turn 1 Bridget, Ultra Ball for Let Loose. Margin. What's my hate on energy denial? I just don't find it fun to play. I've found it... I mean, I played Lapras and Internats, and that experience was the main reason that's put me off. I've played Mill like before, but I don't know.
It's not the most fun to play, and it's not the most fun to play against. So
I always feel that Mill in general has a weak underbelly, I think.
Ooh, Kukui Joe. Does that help numbers? That could be fun in here.
In Sylveon? Oh, in this.
Oh, in this. Forget Sylvia. I'm playing good decks today.
Bit of a luxury supporter.
Yeah, I was thinking, when do you ever draw it when you need as well? Since your bench is full of monkeys. $10, $40, $70, $100, $130. $130 damage. Huh.
There's an article on Six Prizes called Dumpster Fire. Guess what deck it is? I don't know. Garbodor Salazzle or something.
Oh. I hear a kitty.
Yeah, just jumping on me. Ho Garb. Ah. What a terrible idea. Oh, it's from a junior? Oh, that's interesting. Doomsday, how's it going? Okay, we're gonna get carved through by some Gardevoirs.
Yeah, how are we? How are we killing those ones?
He's got a 1-card hand though. I mean, he had a 0-card hand. He's top decked, so he may just have to pass. Give in to the monkey. Come on, you know you wanna. Yeah, just a DCE.
That ain't doing nothing for you, kid.
Not today.
Not today.
Stuttgart was fun, but hard work. I'm glad, man. I'm glad you had fun. Yeah, I did realise I maxed my friend list on PTGO. I've had to delete people previously to add more people. We had the almost toured gate.
Oh, yes. That was a scary day. The tour.
Oh my god, he got everything. Top deck Cynthia into Max Pot Spring. What? That is nonsense. Quick Jam just subscribed. Thank you so much. That is awesome.
Welcome to the Little Jimmy Club. He did a Joe draw.
I think that's as high as you can roll in that spot. Like, that's actually insane.
Offensively good.
That's absurd. How's the knee? The knee's still attached to my body.
Unfortunately. Cheating them will be on. Don Fernandez just missed top 8. I literally told Luke the night before to play Dom Fan. He was like, "How does it win? What does it win against?" Tubbs did be proud.
Everyone knows I'm a Dom fanboy.
Nice.
There you go. I want to look at his list though. I mean, I've seen it, but I want to discuss it because it's interesting.
Ooh, that that doesn't bode well.
No, interesting in a not bad way.
Good.
In an interesting way.
Keep up the great work. Thanks, Quick Jam.
Hope you enjoy your new emote.
Get some little Jimmies in the chat. Some little sub hype. Little Jim Jams. How am I knocking this guy out? I want more counter catches, Joe.
You want more?
No, I want more catches, actually. Forget counter catches. Let's get good cards in here.
Real catcher. Dream catcher.
The literal dream catcher.
Okay.
Incredible.
Big 2 draws. Puzzle or choice band. Let's go. Well, we got N. Choice band or double puzzle for a free card N. Let's go. Oh. Well, that's really awkward. You know when you make fun of playing more of these and then you actually need them sometimes? We have Pride to Bassimian, of course, but here's a bit of a beadle. I'm going to have to try and 3-shot this, and then we could fall prey to his own puzzles and shenanigans. Quick jam, throwing little Jimmy our way. Yeah, cheers, Luke. Luke is going to give us the scoop of... oh, for...
Watch it.
goodness sake.
For goodness sake, guys.
Hard running 2 max pot in this list? What?
Mentalist.
Okay, so it's like a Zoroark tech in this list, it looks like, because they're just drawing so weirdly. Just the counts.
On fire. Simeon N.
Just little Jimmy things.
So lucky.
This sucks.
You want to donate 101 bits but can't because no jar. Oh, rip. I know Joe's on delirious from pain. Somehow he's persuaded me to do the same.
I did get little Jimmy a little bit there. It was just the turn where they had 0 card hand into max pot spring. You know what I mean?
Seems quite good.
That's a bit of a swing turn, I'd say.
That seems quite good.
Seeing so it could have literally just been a pass. Y3 team player and 1 ability for Simeon. I don't know, I might go to a 2-2 split. I just hate how fragile you can be with the lack of team players. Like, I actively hate the 3-1 split in the other with with a load of power huddles. But 2-2 may be okay. It's just the times when, like, if you're playing a 2-2 split and you prize the 1 team player, you're still in the same spot you would be, so 6, 9, 12, 15, 18. Oh, that card really doesn't help us. That one does. No, I can't do it because I need to attack with a Mew here. 3, 6, 9. 3, 6, 9, 12. 13, right? Yeah. Okay, I can do it.
Ace of Roller and Buzz Rock. Huh. I am alive by the skin of my teeth.
Wait, that's so weird. You can tell where the Gladion is when you play PTCGO. That is so weird. Unless that's no, because the choice band was in the same position. Yeah, that's bizarre.
Surely not. That'd be insane. That'd be mental.
I haven't played enough Gladion on this on PTCGO. That's what that shows.
Let's play more. 10, 30, 60, 90, 120, 130, 100.
Go to 1-3 split this. Never one shots.
Give me another percent here.
It's just so risky to do the Guzma first. Okay. It's one less draw, but we don't lose. Okay.
Not losing sounds good.
So this, I think we still play N, so they can't just Ultra Ball for Lele for Guzma for game. Okay. Or even Ultra Balling for like a Guardy or something like that would be game for them.
Damn. Into one, you got strong energy. That's gross. Nico didn't play a Zorak Mirror All tournament. That's insane. Hello?
Counter catcher. We're too aggressive for counter catcher. Get out of here.
Did you call the deck try this out?
Yeah.
Like it.
Let's try this out.
See what this is like.
Kabalion. I mean, we shouldn't be overly fussed about Guardy. I mean, we seriously had a rough rub of the green that game. Like, so rough. I think on average we win that game. Maybe like 80% of the time. Mainly from the earlier turns. We certainly have ways to get our dudes out. Oh, Hooper. I can hit you, my friend.
This has worked out well.
My chaps hit your chaps quite hard.
Oh, I prized the one Persimmon I need. Ah! Victory!
Jack, can you ban Luke for swearing?
Yeah, give me a second.
Everyone's just gone potty mouth.
I've timed him out.
James and Luke have one little weekend away. They think they're...
I've timed him out for 10 minutes. That's restricting free speech. We're a family-friendly channel. Until Joe doesn't draw well.
Yeah.
90% of the time, we're a family-friendly channel. Like Joe drawing well, 99% of the time, we're a family-friendly channel. Bad Luke. He knows the rules. He's a mod. He should know better.
He should know better.
Can I stop testing Persimmon now, Joe?
Yeah.
Tough.
How much will B-string change the format? I don't know. There's a lot to factor in. It's not just B-string that changes the game. There's lots of different things that change the game.
It's a huge card, though.
It is a big card, but
What did you add in after your after you took out counter catcher? I'm gonna add one of these.
second lotto I put in,
Yeah,
obviously.
of course.
None of these look like Guzma.
Save. Save.
How's my leg? It's the same.
Add the dig special. Hey now.
We need to do a sort of like impact of Forbidden Light video.
Yes. All in good time, kid. We've got a top 10 brewing first.
Yeah, that's got to be this week, actually. Are you free tomorrow?
Possibly. You still haven't looked at my top 10 though, so
I looked at it, but I haven't spoken to you about it.
Okay.
Your top 10 looks like it's not. It's gone against the stats so much.
The top like 5 haven't.
Mm.
The top 5 are very stat based.
You had
I told you it was very personal preference. Like half the decks on there I think are bad.
Yeah.
I ain't playing Greninja for no internets. Like matchups wise, it's really good, but I ain't playing Greninja for no internets.
How much do you have to donate to get a bike stream? Well, right now I literally can't do a bike stream.
We'll do it for a tenner.
Literally impossible right now.
Nothing is impossible.
I could stand with my right leg on the left pedal and just sort of
Oh yeah.
swing around for a bit.
Let's get that, bro.
But that's as far as it goes, really.
That was a car. Can hardly hear Jack. Don't know whether that's a me issue or a Joe issue. Joe, check your levels when you get a minute.
My levels.
Yeah. T-plate.
Let's reduce this hand size a little more. Get this in case of like a whiff chance. Damn it! That's so bad for us. Why'd I risk? We could have done a Guzma play this turn. Mew should not be tanking anything ever.
Oh, you can overclock. No.
So we can't even overkill a Mew. What a deck.
Absolutely broken.
E-Hammer? Why are you playing Simeon? I don't know, just for a bit of fun.
I'm ready for Forbidden Light now. Ready for new format. Hence, these things have happened.
Bye.
I think Bridget's necessarily an Ultra Necrozma Malamar. Would say that's a real knee slapper, but you know. I'm gonna get Timeless.
Do you think Bridget is necessary in Ultra Necrozma Malamar? I think I would still play it. I think you can get away with just one, though. It's still an optimal turn 1 play. Wait, they mulliganed balloons? No.
It can't be. There's another, Joe. There exists another.
Lads, looky here.
Have you thought about the mirror with balloons much?
Well, I'm going first, so I should win.
Huh.
Those are my thoughts.
That's worked out quite well for you then.
Spider-Man pointing at himself meme. Their start was strong. Cynthia, though. No Bridget. Okay.
Froggos with timer ball. Ho 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 ho. Mad Captain, welcome. How you doing?
It's your favourite deck that you can't get to function. Same.
We have common ground. Are you hyped about earning all of those free Solgaleo drops? Free Solgaleo for when the ability promo drops, alright, yes.
Can someone fill me in on what's going on right now? Because I have no idea. Who's the poggers of them all? Dear. I mean, I want to Ultra Ball. Okay. I don't want to grab... What's the best outcome this turn? Don't really want to attack unless I hit a blower. Mallowing for like blower plus... No, there's no 2-card combo that makes it neat. I'm not worried about him. I don't need to develop ability lock when his board is like this.
You might be able to stand in, Joe.
It's fine.
Be afraid.
Apprentice versus the master. Oh dear. I think my board's better. What happened to people waiting for the jar?
Just want to point out for no reason.
No reason.
Absolutely no reason at all.
Just a little nugget of info for you. I should probably exchange the balloon for cards rather than... We can get rid of Stretcher. That's fine. Should have done all this stuff first. We want to have space for Trubbish rather than Lele. Now we have the option of ballooning. What are we afraid of from him? Not a huge amount. Okay.
Mark for swearing? When did Mark swear?
I'm so stupid. Oh my god. And my own headphones fell out. Shows that I've not played for like a week. So bad at this game. Oh dear. We've made an error there. Almost got him. What the hell was I doing? This game, man.
Miscounting.
This game. I even did the like. I was like 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Yeah, that's enough. No, that's not enough, is it?
No, it's not actually. It's, believe it or not.
I'm just shame conceding at this point. I'm pretty sure we always win that game no matter what, but I'm shame conceding because of 2 errors. God's sake.
That's a Cosmog.
Ah, dearie me. What a mess.
What is that Cosmog doing on my screen?
Lots of them, mate.
Oh, I'm still watching the stream from behind. Oh boy, that's 4 Cosmogs.
As many as.
As many as 4.
Don't want ability lock yet. We're not scared of anything.
Jack, have you been enjoying Witchwood? It's a weird format. I can see it going either way, like overall. It's been pretty fun overall, but I had a horrible day yesterday. Like every RNG flip went against me. I played for 3 hours and literally stayed exactly where I was. And this is like at low ranks as well, so it wasn't even that I felt I was playing bad. I just felt I was getting high rolled constantly. But maybe I was playing better, I don't know. But I'm slowly still grinding. I'm not going to play properly until after exams, I don't think, but it's been good so far. This has been a really good fan service set, I think, which is good because there's lots of the cards that rotated out kind of got pseudo reprints in things like Tess and Shudderwalk. They all have very similar effects to things like N'Zoth and Yogg, so they feel a little bit more balanced, which is good. But yeah, we'll see how it actually goes down. I can also see it going south very quickly because Paladin is absurd. Absurd feels a fair evaluation. But we'll see. We'll see. This is the first time I have I think 16 decks built right now though, and I could genuinely happily play any of them. Like at the end of last format, I was down to playing 1 deck pretty much solely. So this has been really good for like meta share and stuff. There's you don't face the same 2 things twice on a ladder really, like one after the other. Whereas before it was just Q blocks pretty much, which is good. But yeah, we'll see whether that carries on or whether I think I don't know how they can. I think Shudderwalk will almost certainly be changed, but I hope it's not nerfed because the deck actually isn't that good.
It's just so awkward and boring to sit there and...
That's the thing. They've said they're going to immediately address the animation for it, which is
Yeah.
good. I think if they change anything, they should probably change either Grumble or Chain Gang. They're the two broken parts. Not broken parts, but they're the two parts that could change it to the point where it feels better to play against. But the deck's win rate is like 39%, I think, over the past 2 days. It's got a really low win rate.
Yeah.
So hopefully, I don't think it needs to be nerfed. I think it's fine as the deck it is.
But it's also design space for future. Like the whole year basically is sculpted around, like, you have to be so careful about the neutrals and the shaman cards to get released with battle cries.
Of course, yeah.
Because even like Life Drinker, which looks like a terrible card, is like the star of the show in this combo deck, which is just dumb. How much does this do? Okay.
I don't see how they can nerf like Baku deck very well, because they can't do much to Baku to change it, so they have to nerf like a card and change it from like 3 to 4 mana or something like that, theoretically. But then if they do that, they also add to the Gen deck, so it's really bad that Paladin has good, even, and odd decks. Because if they try and nerf one, they actually improve the other a lot of the time, which is dumb. But hey, I actually think the meta's fine right now. I think it's always going to be like this.
So early. It's so early.
Yeah, it's always going to be like this in the first. I like that they're immediately addressing what's its face? Shadow Walk. I like they're immediately addressing that, because the animation time is stupid. But other than that, I think nothing really needs to change, at least for a couple of weeks. Just because all of the bad decks will be eventually filtered out by good decks.
Yeah.
So it shouldn't be overall too much of an issue, I don't think. Let's hope not, anyway. They're either really bad for balancing or really good for balancing. So let's just hope they'll be really good. Oh, enter 2, and of course you get cards.
Right, we'll have one more game, then we'll look at Stuttgart. Actually, no, we should wait for Luke for Stuttgart.
I mean, to be honest, he's probably been chatting, and he's just banned. But he hasn't messaged me on Facebook, so I can only assume. He hasn't.
Benji. I don't know. Maybe it's UK culture.
Wait for the unban of Luke. To be fair, it shouldn't be long. Should be unbanned already, I think. Oh yeah, he's definitely unbanned already.
Donphan was 9th. He had the record to be top 8. Jack too quiet. I can raise him up a bit. Talk, Jack.
Hello, hello.
Yeah, carry on.
Is that better? Let me find my proxies. Oh.
There you go. I think that should be better.
Played against Donphan for the winning in. You just say you were surprised.
Pretty good matchup for you. You can be pretty chilled out at that point, Mark. Playing Seismitoad, Galissapod.
Durham was 10th? Holy. I actually haven't looked at this top 32. Well, I had a brief look, but I haven't properly Looked through it. That's really interesting. People in Europe didn't know what to play, so
I need to draw cards.
they played all sorts.
We really need to draw cards here. Let's get rid of both of these. So that I can Evo Soda a Zoroark next turn. And insta-burn our top deck with trades. And trade into more insta-burns that we can trade. Remember, we have puzzles for this stretcher, so we don't have to do the 3 targets. We could do a 1 target stretcher. We'll see.
Right, Luke's ready. Let me add him. Add people to this call. Luke Kirkham. Go.
Ugh. Has that worked? Where is he? Where is the young bucko?
Oh, he wasn't ready. Hey, Toad. How you doing?
This chess man was actually really weird and probably not right. We'll just ignore it for now. I was like, well, acid spray is a thing, I guess. Because we only played 1 float, it's actually like, no, it's still, well, 1 float plus a DC is as likely as a psychic and a trash launch, I guess. Swap. Swap.
Swapsies.
2, 4, 5, 6, 7. Getting a prod in. I guess we still have the Ultra Ball in hand to do it. Ideally, we do a Ace Roller beating.
Philip is at level 3 beat you.
Smack.
Smack, you say? Luke, how many points did you get this weekend?
Did he top 4? He top 4 and top 32s.
Yeah, so what's that?
Is that 80? Wait, he used Meteor
No,
Tempest?
that's 92. Oh, he's 2 points below me, I think.
Very good.
He might be 2 points below me, he might be 18 points ahead of me.
Let's read on.
Is the French tournament standard or expanded? I'm pretty sure it's standard, Sword.
Yeah, it's standard. The special. 10. So we get back Trubbish. And I think we just get back another balloon. Getting back to the most important card. Mad Captain. God damn it.
You said that with such conviction, and then actually read the message and we're like, oh.
Yeah, I've been diddled.
Absolutely diddled.
I've been done.
Where's a plane outside my house? What?
Oh.
Dave Simmons, Dave, welcome. I'm gonna go and grab some proxies and shut that window because that's loud.
It is a bit loud. How's the leg? The leg's the same. Icaro Franco 91. Thanks so much for the sub. That's awesome. All the little jimmies everywhere. Part of the little Jimmy squad now. Indeed. Wait. There was definitely one thing I needed to do that turn that we didn't do. Wait. Yeah. Oh no.
Oh, there's little Jimmy's happening. What's happened? Has Joe done a thing?
I mean, they were doing it just with the sub button, I think, but not anymore. Whoops.
Giving them a reason.
It's fine, we'll let him get to 3 prizes, then we end him. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. Oh.
All part of the plan.
Okay. We still win? Two, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Keep the space open for Lele. Don't need to play anything, right? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10.
Goodness sake, Luke.
I guess he has to attack anyway. I guess this should go here just so we can't like pay retreat and build up a new guy.
The new guy.
Two, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Oh, that lets him build up a new guy. But he didn't play N, so...
Oh.
As long as we don't see a random max potion here.
They've been going well tonight, if I'm honest. Yeah, I've already seen some random max pops. Why on earth are you singing Ghostbusters?
Sometimes you just gotta.
Sometimes I forget things.
We could have actually been way safer that turn by using our puzzles last turn. Instead of benching this Trubbish, should have benched Zorua that we got back from here. Because if he was to play N, Blower, pay retreat, and get the 3 attachments, I know it's asking a lot, but it's actually how we could, in theory, lose. Because then we'd only have 1 trade and we'd been N to 2. And we need to hit our Guzma with 1, 2 outs. Just waiting for the cat. She's having a little nap over there at the moment.
%.
Die, die, die. Yeah, the puzzles could have been used for a Lele plus Zorua. Yeah. Nijo GX. She's already been on my lap a bit today. Got the purring out the way. Now she's knackered.
Bedtime.
Too much havoc for one day. Oh god, we were meant to do the results. One more game, then results.
I mean, Luke's still.
Oh yeah, that's why.
Clowning around. He's just found out his iPad's dead.
Oh good. Scott, how's it going? Well done to you as well for rocking the Wales this weekend. Well done for having the patience, I guess. Oh dear. Guys?
Playing monkeys again.
Guys? Oh, is that Luke? Could it be?
Hello.
There it is.
There he is.
How are we doing, guys?
Not bad, mate.
Thank you. How are you?
Good, good. Yeah, a bit tired, but all good. All good.
Is he going to be a hammer deck? What the heck is this?
Guru Garb.
Feels like it's going to be a hammer deck, but I don't know. Still need more scouting. He's playing nest balls, guys. I'm confused already.
That is some random deck.
That is some grade A little gym. So you got back just a couple of hours ago or something?
I think it's about an hour ago.
Oh, chill. Did you do any sightseeing? Anything to do in Sindelfingen?
Not really, to be honest. Our hotel was a little bit out of the way, so it was not easy to get around.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh. How far away from the venue were you?
About 25, half an hour walk.
Jeez.
Or about 10 minutes in a cab.
Yeah. Glad I didn't go.
Yeah. You would have been
2.5 hour walk for me there.
Yeah. Piggybacks. Yeah, as Mark just said, there's not much to see there. Cabs in Germany, I remember from Leipzig, are quite expensive all round. It was nice and warm on the Saturday and Sunday. I don't know what the weather's been like here.
Yeah, it's been
a really
good.
Nice day today. Really nice.
Interesting flying back into the airport today. Literally, the plane was swaying side to side. Never had that on a plane before, and I've done
a lot now.
Quite a lot of flights, so that was a bit spooky.
Spooky.
Yeah.
But yeah, good weekend for all the UK. Pretty much you went.
Yeah, I think more people made top 64 than didn't.
Yeah,
that's for sure. I think the people that missed out were Carl, Andrew, Emerson, and Darren Jacks. I think they're the only three.
That's not a bad.
To make top 64.
Not a bad showing, to be fair.
Who were the ones in 64 that didn't make 32?
Alex Pike.
Yeah.
I do have a list somewhere. Top 64 list.
Joe, you're searching for a game.
Oh no. See you later, mate. Nice Espion garb you got there. Okay. It's interesting they called it Regional Sindelfingen on Limitless rather than Stuttgart.
Yeah. Stuttgart was a fair way away. I did message Joe on the Friday night. Due to my area, I was like, Joe, you booked us a hotel that is literally miles away in the middle of nowhere. What have you done to us? I then had to message and apologise because I actually searched for Stuttgart Messe instead of Sindelfingen Messe.
Wow.
So Stuttgart Messe was like, I think it was a 40-minute drive.
Right, Jim Jam, hop to the side for a minute. There we go. We'll put in by the little subs.
Deal with you later.
Alright, so here we go. Stuttgart Regionals. Top 8 decks consisted of 5 Zoroark decks.
Yeah.
1 Sable Garb, 1 Toad Garb, and a Gardevoir. So let's...
No Drampa which was the interesting thing.
Yeah, no Drampa. Only 1 Drampa in top 16, and that's Morehouse. Even though James Beadle could have been a little bit higher.
James should have been top 8.
Unfortunately, he's playtested with Jack, so he too doesn't know how to play with Silent Lab.
Yeah, I heard about that.
And he likes parallel too much.
Yeah.
He's downstairs right now, so
Get him in.
He'll be
Get him
fuming.
in here.
He'll be fuming.
Get him on.
I don't know if he's got headphones or anything with him.
Damn. All right.
If
So
you have James, jump in. Let me know. Message me.
let's have a look at Pedro's winning list.
Yes.
So he's playing 4-4 Zoroark. He's playing the stand-in Zoroark rather than the copying one. I can't remember what it's called. As his non-EX Zoroark. 3 eggs, 3 Lele, 2 Shaman, 1 Toad, and a Sudowoodo. So he's not playing Muck. He's just attacking all out with Zoroark and Toad. He's also not playing Executor. He's just going straight forward, as simple as possible with the Pokemon line, really. Toad, the only real, like, quote-unquote tech card, which isn't always in. Couple of Chorus, couple of Hex, Uno Bridget, but of course it is expanded where you can compress away your stuff. 1 Guzma, 1 Getsis, 1 N, 1 Acerola, 1 Ranger, which is cool because I was definitely thinking of taking some sort of, well, one of the considerations. So basically, if I was going, I probably would have played Groudon, or I was going to play something.
Yes.
I was probably going to play a like metal deck with Giratina to Chaos Wheel people and just extend the hand. But Pedro was playing Ranger, so he was prepared. I know a lot of people didn't play Ranger, though.
I did see a fair amount of it.
All the max counts of the good cards, double compressor, double red card, single blower, Pokemon communication. Good thing I stayed home. Yeah, true. Also Zoroark, to be fair, was like still top consideration. Stretcher, Comp Search, Choice Bands, Floats, Skyfields, nothing surprising really in accounts at that point. And 4 DC, so just again, a very straightforward Zoroark deck, really. I mean, there's not much to say about the list other than the fact that it's quite good. Just, again, it's showing the power of like Hex and Red Card in combination to try and win like mirror matches and pretty much anything else. You can just lock them out of the game for a turn, and if you lock them out for just 1 turn and expanded, it's insane with Zoroark because you get to draw so many cards and you get a 1-hit KO on pretty much any target that you want the following turn, or you can continue the Hex chain. So basically buying 1 turn is enough to win games in expanded, so that's what that sort of combo does for you a lot of the time. And Zoroark's pretty busted. How many Zoroarks did you face, Luke, over the course?
My first 4 rounds with all Zoroark.
Oh, wow. What was your record after those 4?
2-1-1.
Yeah, that's not bad. Not bad.
No, well, it should have been more. But after we've gone through the top 8, I'll give a quick rundown of what I've done. Because one of my opponents was Miloslav.
Oh, there you go. So
yeah,
this time playing the black and white Zoroark. What's this attack called? Because I've forgotten. Foul play.
Which was big.
Yeah, that's quite good against you.
Yes, it was.
It
literally won him again.
Being played. Sudowoodo again. So slight variation in the supporter line with a 3rd chorus. No N being played. Oh my. That is cheeky.
No N, you say?
3 copies of Field Blower, so clearly more concerned about Garbodor variants than perhaps Pedro was. And again, counts other than that looks very similar. So, what's your standpoint in Executor in the deck?
I'd say 100% must.
You think it's a must? Pedro won without it?
Yeah, he must have got the match. If you want to beat Wailord and you want to beat Groudon, which there was both of in the tournament, then it's a play.
I think they were both about like 3 to 4% though.
Yeah.
So, who knows?
I wouldn't play it without it. I think it just gives you an out to match up to where you take the loss most of the time.
Let's have
He
a
did
look.
play Toad, I guess, which is another form of luck.
Yeah.
Which can slow things down.
Let's have a look at this scrub list then. Who even is this guy? Never even heard of him. Todd's playing...
Todd Ruckliff.
Todd Rookliff.
He's a really good player, mate.
He's playing Resource Management for the Anti-Mill Tech, his favourite card. He'll play it in everything's Zoroark now. It's his fave. Todd again not playing N at all. Just Hexes, Bridgets. Playing 2 Bridgets. No Acerolas.
That's not 4 Bridget.
3 Compressors. Standard counts really of the bottom. Like these lists are all very, very close to one another. It's just a few counts here and there that people are choosing to muck about with, really. The 4th egg, Oricorio being played, so some concern of Night March and stuff like that. But yeah, not too much variation. So it looks like you can pick up and play any of these top Zoroark lists. Don't really need to look at Nico or thingies in too much detail unless there's anything outstandingly strange in them. This is probably very close to Todd's list. Yep. And Martin's. Oh wow, so Martin actually played a 2-1 Alolan Mark Line in his list. Also playing Ranger. Stretcher. 1 Compressor. 2 Bridget, 1 Compressor. That's strange. Only 1. Oh no, sorry, 3 eggs still. Oh, interesting. Let's have a look at Sablegarb. Christian playing Sablegarb. He's got himself the 1 Garbage Collection Trubbish. Broken.
Nice.
Helps out against Mill, that's for sure. 2-2 Garb splits. Playing Jirachi promo as well, because he is playing 6 energies. He's got those cheeky blends in there. Flaregrounds gets his Delinquent. Everything's a 1 of 2 versus Seeker. Just so you can get everything you need.
Mm-hmm.
How good do you feel this deck is?
Interesting.
Instead of 3.
I obviously didn't play against it or see it. I wasn't next to it at any point and see it played.
Mm-hmm.
But it does feel like more decks are perhaps playing more of an answer. But obviously it did make top 8, so
Yeah.
4. It's obviously a solid deck.
It feels like one of the decks where it's done well because people have forgotten about it again.
Yeah, perhaps.
And now people are aware of it again. It will probably take a back burner for a little while.
Was it
Is
Pedro?
he the only one playing it?
Did Pedro beat Christian, or was it Miloslav?
It's Miloslav.
Miloslav. It's
Pedro
beat
beat
Tord.
Tord.
Ah, okay. Okay. Interesting.
I certainly didn't expect to see it.
What can Miloslav do against his list? I guess he could foul play Junk Hunt and keep getting back puzzles. Maybe? I don't know how you don't... I want to see how that game played out if it was streamed. Interesting.
No, it wasn't. 'Cause Tord
I
and
thought
Pedro were streamed, wasn't it?
I saw David say they were streaming all of top 4, both games of top 4.
I was playing the cup at the time, so I didn't see exactly what
Yeah,
I
I'm
saw.
going to say I could be wrong because I didn't catch the stream this weekend, but
I saw Tord and Pedro playing on stream. I don't remember seeing the other 2.
So, Philip Emmerich playing Broken Guardy, or some sort of just like a straight Guardy build, I guess.
Oh yes, I remember now. James told me what
Yeah.
happened.
I've just
It
remembered.
was
Yeah,
sudden death, and he hit a Sableye for Lele N, I think. Hit a Sableye for 40. I'm not sure if he got rid of the energy somehow, or confused. I'm not sure. And then basically got another DC next turn.
Nice.
Is what James told me happened. Yeah.
that'll
bad.
do.
sudden death.
Yeah, I guess that's always the Achilles. Actually, I guess that's always the way that Sablegarb can't win a tournament. It's always one of the things against it.
Yeah.
But hey, still a bunch of points.
Yeah, still a good rep.
Not too bad at all.
Very hard deck to play optimally as well. So
Man, just such a straightforward Guardy making it this far. It's pretty wild.
good card.
Pretty wild to me, I think.
He got game loss in top 8.
Oh, is that right?
Philip did, yeah.
Damn.
I can't remember exactly what he did. He did tell me. He came out and spoke to me.
Yeah.
He looked a bit upset
Yeah, not
with it all,
surprised.
but I think it might have been a list error. But he got a round game 1 loss in top 8.
Ripperino. This size for Toad Garwood plays a Wally.
Mm.
Oh my. Oh
Wally.
my goodness. 3 E-hammers. Yo. This guy's angry. Playing Kukui.
Does not like Zoroark.
Sablegarb. Sablegarb's a weird one. It was one I was testing a little bit. And I always felt like... I don't know. Wasn't really a huge fan of playing it myself. So many one-off
So-
supporters.
Toadgarb, not Sablegarb.
Toad Garb, yeah, Toad Garb. Felt so easy to get around, just Falcon punching each turn.
Yes, I think Pedro's in the chat. He said that his game plan was to try and win game 1 or then turn 2, turn 3, gets this red card, and basically take it to a next game
Yeah,
or game 3 and win on sudden death, which makes sense.
pretty good. Right, let's look at Tubbs's Don Fan. Oh, yes. Playing the Wobs.
I told you,
Playing
Luke. I
the
told you to play
Wasps.
Dolphin.
He also played one.
Didn't I tell you and you told me it was bad?
Literally the opposite conversation happened. Literally the opposite conversation happened.
No, because I remember saying to someone, I was like, it might have been Joe then. Joe said something like, why would you play it? No, it was Joe who said it was bad.
Yeah.
Sure it was. And I said, Wobbuffet. Like, how'd you stop trading? I was like, Wobbuffet. You're like, oh yeah.
I didn't say how do you stop trade.
Or abilities or something.
Luke, don't think that I'm not
I found
a
a
Don
Wobbuffet.
Fan man or a Wobbuffet
One
man.
with the Dawn.
I've been donning Don since the dawn of time.
Brilliant.
There aren't even any robots in this list.
Who needs them?
Robots in disguise.
They're not even in disguise. It's not there.
It's not there. Not even here. None.
I've had the day off.
Yeah, it's I think against a lot of meta decks, this was pretty good. But I think I know a lot of the Norwich lot did play this deck.
Oh, did they?
Yeah, I think Alex, Tubbs, and Darren all played it.
Ah, I see.
Yeah,
I like the Kukui a lot. The Kukui's nice in the deck.
yeah. That was my first question when he told me he was playing. I was like, "How'd you kill Zoroark?"
Yeah.
I was like, Kukui. I was like, "Ah, very good."
I think the thing is, again, it's one of those things where my own Zoroark list had like 2 Acerolas in it. Well, yeah, I think I played 2. Because I was worried about Toad. So I was like, Donphan probably isn't that good against decks if they're playing high Acerola. Or any amount of Acerola. I guess it was one of those things where when you're trying to theory expanded after playing standard the whole time, and then you look at lists and not even every Zoroark plays Acerola. In fact, most don't.
Yeah,
I guess it's weird.
only one of my opponents, I think, played Ace in the Zoroark.
3 parallel. I like it. It's rude. Lots of rudeness going on in this list. Not bad, not bad. Donphan on the map. Would have loved to have seen Tubbs cut. Speaking of rudeness, what is Durant doing here, eh?
Hello.
What is Durant doing here? Let's see what's going on here. Yeah, just the good stuff, I guess. Not even
cards.
Not even like a guru or anything for any extra draw. Just straight up munch, munch, munch. One copy of N. That's really weird. Is N not a star player in a list like this? Surely.
Seems pretty good. Is he playing puzzles?
Maybe it's just because he allows alright players to get their hand size big, and you just never shuffle it back in for them.
Fine, you've drawn your cards for me.
Good job. Yeah, maybe. All right. Well, that did a thing. Froggo's also making an appearance. Man, Simone Soldo is just a frog boy. He really is. He's been playing frogs for so long.
Cyrus Prism
Playing
Star.
Cyrus, yo! What is going on here? Oh my... Yes! 4 bursting balloons. He's a genius. The man's a genius. The man's an absolute genius. I just can't even comment on this list, really.
It's genius. You just said
Genius.
it. Bursting Balloon and Cyrus.
Yeah. More Zoroark. Looks like a few of the US who did end up coming over, they did alright. 2 of them in top 16, both playing Zoroark, and I think another one, I think Ryan made top 32 as well, right at the bottom. Yeah, with Gardy.
Yeah.
Not bad for the US. I think only a handful showed up.
It's just those 3.
It was just those 3?
Yeah.
That's pretty good conversion for them. I guess if you're ever you're never gonna have a nicer tournament really as an American to go into like a 200-person event where Europe hasn't cared about expanded for almost a full season.
It's been a long time since we played expanded, isn't it?
Yeah. It's just
And
a
obviously
special.
quite a big thing.
Yeah.
Over there.
So I think
and I'm pretty sure those 2 played round 1 on stream as well. Come all that way.
Yeah.
And they were against each other round 1.
Definitely a good shout to grab some points though for them.
Yeah.
Never going to find a much better opportunity than that, other than the fact that it's so damn far away. Let's look at the highest placing Drampagarb. Ryan, of course, well versed in Drampagarbology.
He is.
That's the official study of Drampagarb.
Well, James messaged me. He said, "What's Skype?"
Nothing too kooky going on.
It's just another good deck, isn't it?
Playing Dowsing Mech instead of Comp, but that's the only real wackiness I can see. Just the usual stuff, usual suspects really. More Zoroark. Jake Mallender again rocking his pet deck at the moment, Buzzrock. This is one of the sort of decks that hasn't really converted over to expanded super well, but Jake's added a couple of Karinas to the mix, got himself a cheeky level ball and a wide lens. Oh yes, Karina wide lens combos.
Yeah.
I like it.
I think he got it off a lot as well, speaking to him.
Yeah, I can imagine. And Scramble Switch
Got it off
is
a lot.
Luke's favourite card as well. That's
yes.
a really nice... Transitioning from a Buzzwell straight into a Lycanroc, I think, can be so good at times. Yeah, I like it. Pretty nice. We see some Slovakian fire decks going on. Not surprising, really. They're always playing fire. Turbo Turtles. in the Karen, playing the Scorched Earth. This is just a really straightforward build. Surprising that they're not playing any choice bans, though. Really surprising they're not playing choice bans, because in my eyes it should be heavy Ho-Oh with choice banned to try and win the game, because Zoroark is so accustomed to playing Hex.
Yeah.
I tried to build
Like we were
this.
saying before, Zoroark can literally play as a ability lock deck if it needs to for the majority of the game.
We got some more UK clownery going on here.
Hold on a minute.
How is what did you think about your list? Would you make any changes, Luke, to it retrospectively?
Nothing massive that would change, to be honest.
Do you want to give your rundown now, just while
enough.
we're looking at the list?
I'm going to say, we kind of theory crafted the night before, and it felt really good, the list you sent to me just after you'd left.
Yeah.
It felt like you'd hit the nail on the head, because we were talking about it for a bit, and then I went to bed, but you stayed up and actually played some games with it, and it turned out pretty good.
Yeah, so the night before, I was playing Lorantis Bulu.
Yes, you were.
Played a couple of games, and I was pretty set on it, and it just kept drawing really bad hands, and just no matter how many extra supporters will cut them in, it just wasn't clicking. Didn't feel right. So I was getting a bit stressed out, because at this point I had no real plan B.
I've never seen Luke more stressed than that night. Oh my god. He asked in the 15-minute period, I'm pretty sure he asked what deck he should play to everyone in the room, probably 10 times.
Yeah. And then I sort of had a thing, I was like, right, I liked big basics back in the day. What's wrong with that now? If we can build it in a way to beat Zoroark. It felt like it's a 50-50 deck across the board. It has no real auto losses. Obviously, because of how good Zoroark is, you think it's maybe slightly favourable, but it's by no. If they play, especially if they play the black and white Zoroark,
Yeah.
it's by no means a
Freebie.
easy game.
Yeah.
And it just felt. I didn't actually sleep on the Thursday night before the flight, because I built it, started to test a load of games. I did speak to Rahul Reddy, who played something similar.
Oh yeah.
And asked for a bit of input. And the only thing he did do is try to get me to play Lucario EX over Zygarde EX, which would have been bad because it's also Psychic Weak.
Mm-hmm.
So another attacker, although the second attack is very good. But I did test it for about 3-4 hours, so I got a feel for the deck, and it just felt solid. And I thought, let's give it a go.
Carbink, how did that perform? Was it alright? Obviously, I know you had it on your radar that you were expecting Mill.
Yeah. Played against none.
Was it solid anyway, though?
No.
No? Okay.
I attacked with it once all day, and that was the break. And that was to knock out a Joltik, so it wasn't a GX knocking out a Joltik.
There you go.
Yeah, it felt like the deck was already quick enough. I didn't play against any Glaceon, and in theory, Glaceon's a matchup which is a bit slower.
Yeah.
You got a bit more time to reload and hit things harder.
Mm-hmm.
The only one thing I would want to put in the list is an Ace Roll or something like that, because people would poke things and then it's just sitting there late game to be preyed on.
Yeah.
Especially because normally you knock something out, take a hit, scramble switch into something else, and then that thing's there on the bench waiting to be KO'd at a later time.
Yeah, just Mr. Blobby.
Yeah.
Fair. Not a bad choice, though. I think it's just a solid deck, really.
It's been a while since I've actually played Octillery in the list, as crazy as that sounds.
Sushi
I've been sort of leaning more towards Garb decks recently, or straight Zoroark. So you don't need Octillery, but it was the MVP of the deck, for sure. Yeah. It sort of bails you out a lot, and although people can Hex Chain a lot against you, especially Zoroark, they can't keep it up forever if they want to do other stuff at times, so it was a good deck.
Mm-hmm.
And good choice. Honestly, I'm disappointed not to have done better.
What were your
Very
losses
disappointed not to have
then?
done better.
Or what was your non-win games, I guess?
I lost to Miroslav.
Yeah.
Became second. That black and white Zoroark was a huge deal in the matchup. Obviously, choice band means it can KO Buzzwole, which was a big problem.
Yeah.
But it was close. In one of the games, I chorused for 15. And then I had 3 strong left in, I think it's about a 23 card deck. I whiffed them all. I get a Pseudo Wudo down, Watch and Learn, which was a very good card for the weekend.
Yeah.
I get the Pseudo Wudo down for Watch and Learn. I have Elixir with 1 energy left in my 9 card deck, or 8-9 card deck. If I hit that, I can still take the knockout. It puts me in a good position, but
That's
I whiffed
shocking.
that.
How many strong did you see?
All 3. And Scramble Switch, which also would have got me.
Oh, for God's sake!
So it was a close series. It was a close series.
Yeah.
But that black and white does swing it because normally I feel like my bench Pokemon are always safe against Zoroark if they don't play that. So they can't Guzma and Hex at the same time. So that meant that he can Guzma and kill things on charge up on the bench.
Yeah.
Which was a real issue. But yeah, I played Benji Fam round 1.
Yeah.
Which was also the matchup. Game 1, he started Egg, bench Zoroark passed. I started Landorus, had Guzma in hand.
So rude. So rude.
Oh no.
That was over very quickly.
So rude.
Game 2, he hex chained me, I think, about 4 or 5 turns in a row.
Yeah.
So I was just sort of
He was angry.
keep going along, plodding along, sort of spreading damage stuff. I did 160 to a Zoroark.
Yeah.
But he obviously didn't know I played Oricorio because the standard fighting list didn't. And he had 7 Pokemon left in the bin, and that was my last 2 prizes, so I Ultra Balled for it.
Not bad.
Benched it Retreat, and took my last 2 prizes with Oricorio.
Yeah. Cheeky.
Other highlights I played the Greninja player, which James actually played on stream last round for winning in.
Yeah.
And with him, I sent Oricorio forward. Game 3, I've got 2 prizes left. Oricorio forward, knock out a Frogadier on the bench, put 3 damage on a Starmie, end him to 1. He's got no Pokemon recovery left, no dive ball, just 1 break. And he top decks the break off the end to 1.
Strong.
So that was frustrating, but again, it's Pokemon, it happens.
Yeah.
And then one of the more interesting matchups was I played straight Darkrai GX.
Yeah.
Now you think this might be an auto win.
Yes, I do.
Big basic fighting deck, yeah.
Yeah, I do think that's an auto win, Luke. Tell me
Tell us
otherwise.
what happened.
I dare you.
Tell us what happened.
Game 1, I started Buzzwole, attach energy, pass. I Cynthia'd, didn't get a basic pass. He got a turn 1, dead end GX knockout on my lone Buzzwole, and I'm like,
Oh no.
this is where you start panicking a bit. Like, this is going to be one of those days, is it? Yep. The next 2 games went more as they should, so it wasn't too bad. I managed to.
The best
Pull it back, but-
part about that whole thing was what you said in the chat. Because I asked what your record was, and you're like, "A guy's got a dead end GX turn 1 against me." I was like, "Yeah, but Luke, did you win?" He was like, "Yeah, I won." We complaining about you won,
Yeah.
but yeah, dead end turn 1 is pretty good.
That's funny. At least he had a
Yeah, I
story to
finished.
tell.
Yeah, I finished 5-2-1, and obviously my 2 losses were very marginal. Like Greninja, if he doesn't top deck that break that turn, then I win next turn. So that could have been put me into 6-1-1 range, and
Yeah.
obviously there's close games against Miroslav where one of those strong energies would have put me in a very strong position.
Damn.
It happens. I must say, Expanded wasn't as bad as I thought it'd be.
Fair. That's
I
good.
expected it to be really non-enjoyable and didn't want to know if anything. So carry on.
I was going to say, to be fair, your list isn't like many other lists, whereas all in on like Compressor VS Seeker turn 1, so I guess people weren't hexing you, or they weren't they weren't good Getsising turn 1, or were they?
Yeah.
I don't know. Were they Getsising early?
I don't know if I got guess this the whole weekend.
Oh wow. Yeah. I guess when they see fighting, they expect it to be like Mahone's or Rahul's lists where high physical support account gives you a bit of immunity against that, which is cool.
I remember someone he compressed away Hex and Getsis, and he didn't decide which one. He decided to go with Hex in the end.
Yeah.
But the deck felt very consistent. 2-2 artillery was really solid. Just got me what I needed to. At the right times, it just keeps the deck ticking over. There was a lot more Hex, obviously, so you can be ability locked.
Yeah.
But honestly, I really enjoyed playing that. It was nice to play Landorus again.
Yeah,
The first card I ever bought, I think, when I first started playing again. And also I played big basics a lot back when, so it wasn't. Although I literally hadn't. I did about 3 hours testing and played some games the night before with James against Tramper. It's not too dissonant to what I've played in the past, so I managed to pick it up and do okay.
Nice.
Last round, so I'll just quickly go to the last round, was Night March. Now, every other fighting list I've seen do not play Oricorio.
Yeah, I don't understand. Don't understand why they don't.
It won me so many games. It won me several Zoroark games because people, if I've with a knockout and they're not playing Ace Rollers like we said, it means that you can pick them off with all the eggs and stuff they have.
Yeah.
Game 1, I drew poorly and he went off like a rocket, as Night March can, and beat me quite convincingly. Game 2, he had a bit of a slower start, and Landorus is very good if you manage the stadiums in the right way. Managed to just grind him down a bit. He whiffed stadium for a knockout.
Oof.
Because he was reluctant to put down Joltix. Because he'd have to bench them first and they'd just die straight away. Game 3, he went off very quickly again. He was taking some knockouts. I got down to 3 prizes. Now I had 5 prizes left, but he had 12 Pokemon in total in the discard. So I Guzma and killed a Zoroark GX, put me down to 3, which meant he had 14 Pokemon in the discard, and he had a Joltik and Shaman out.
Nice.
Take that.
So he didn't. I didn't use Oricorio game 1 or 2 either.
Wow.
Didn't even show it. Didn't even let him know it was there. So
that's rude.
The game 1 or 2, he played around it a bit more, but obviously not seeing it at all. He thinks, doesn't play it.
How did you get away with that, you clown?
That's unreal.
So game 1 was over very quickly.
Yeah.
Game 2, I just kept it in hand enough to try and stick him all away because it's big information.
Valuable information.
Yeah.
That was quite good.
Speaking of Night March, were there any in top 32? I don't think have we seen any yet?
Not yet on the list,
No.
but I think there is one. Oh wow, Azul is hosting us. 41 viewers. Azul, thanks so much.
Great guys.
Actually, no, there is no Night March at all.
I didn't think
No, I think Night March winning in. I played it obviously the winning in for top 32.
Okay.
I didn't see many. That's the only Night March I saw in the whole room. Obviously, there was some more. That's the only one I saw.
I think it's had its day though.
You think?
Just
because everyone's playing Oricorio?
It seems like Oricorio counters other stuff so well as that. It just seems to make sense that Night March goes back in the bio for a little while. It's got the power level that it could definitely come back, but right now it just seems like Zoroark is Zoroark plus the amount of Oricorio around is too good for it.
It's also a deck that really doesn't appreciate either red card Hex or Getsis.
It gets caught up in the crossfire of all of those.
Yeah.
I think Trample Guard could be quite difficult for it as well.
Yeah, just garb things.
And then Trash a Lunch. Put some in there. Because that is a very item heavy deck. Very item heavy.
All the Booloos. Cheers, guys. Right, Lejewski played Lucario GX. Just like a straight Lucario build. It's pretty cool. Playing Scoop Up Cyclone as his A spec. Focus Sash heavy. So trying to rely on that for your survivability, which is pretty cool, I think. Pretty cool list, actually.
Yeah.
Scoop up Cyclone, Focus Sash. What a combo.
Karina is a fantastic card.
I don't really understand why there wasn't more Lucario being played. Maybe there's still fear of like Night March and fear of a few other cards, but I would have expected more Lucario to be peeping through. Livy X, thanks for the follow. I do like
I'm guessing the fact that Lucario, Zoroark can actually one-shot it now means it's a trade, really.
Yeah. Potentially, yeah.
Makes sense.
Zoroark has a lot of other things going for it, where this is stage 1 that can only attack for high numbers. On the turn it evolves.
Mm-hmm.
I can kind of understand it, having played more expanded.
Yeah, that's fair. I like it though. Definitely a consideration. Mark playing Glisspod Garb of Toad, or 3 Toads and then 2/2 pods. Playing the pods more so to not lose to Mill, I would say, more than anything else. Also good for like Groudon and stuff.
As we discussed the night before, this was my other choice when I had my meltdown and didn't know what to play.
Mm-hmm.
So I took all the cards for this as well. But I haven't tested the fight deck straight away, sort of got drawn towards it.
But yeah, Toad Garb. So again, not a bad showing for Toad Garb. Playing Lily. Mark, what's going on here? What's happened? What's he seen? No one wants...
That is a line he's seen.
That is that's not a Ghetsis turn 1 or a Hex turn 1. That's draw some cards.
Drawing cards. He's not playing Zoroark, so he's playing Lily instead.
That's turn 1 Tierno.
Oh yes.
That's very good. Alright, definitely need to ask him about that. Good
So
Lord.
Mark, Lily.
Lily, huh? Any thoughts?
Wifey.
Yeah, good old lasers. Other than the Lily, which sticks out as hilarious. Neko JJ, thanks so much for the follow. Seb with Sylveon, helped out by a few people, including Max Finch. Just the quad Sylveon.
I need to look at this list actually, because compare it to what he sent me.
Playing the Muscle Band to try and KO some gurus and alike. Playing 1 Dumbbells, 14 Energy. Acerola is interesting as well. Is Acerola standard? Acerola is not played in the standard build, right?
Yeah.
It is?
Yeah, it is.
Oh, it is?
Yes.
Okay.
Another max potion.
Putting down.
Yeah.
It's max potion that you can get back from
Lusamine.
That's infinite max potions. So he did take Karen out. Interesting.
Karen. Scary times. Right, more Froggos. We won't look at it. We will look at everyone's favourite list. Aerodactyl Glade. Obviously,
The deck you were considering.
not really. Had some fun on stream with it though, but it wasn't a genuine consideration ever. It was great fun. With a red card, haha! Just because you had space.
Just had the space.
I think this is more like a... Oh, he's playing Parallel as well instead of Twist Mountain. Where's the belief? Just when I thought we had an OmniPoke fan club member. Unreal. Chriso also played Lucario, so a few Germans backing it. Evenoff actually did pull the trigger with Groudon after seeing him on the ladder a few times with it. Played 2 copies of Steven. Hello. Is it me you're looking for? Couple of robots, counter catcher, lots of spice going on in here. All the spiciness.
There's a few Groudon sort of played around. I was next to Stefan for a couple of rounds in a row. I guess wouldn't mind it too much. Watch and learn seems pretty good against that.
And dead.
Yeah.
Alright, there you go. There's the top 32. So, moral of the story, Zoroark is busted. Not too many people were finding fighting counters. People are trying... It looks like more people were just happy to jump on the train rather than try and counter it.
Yeah.
I think that made sense considering how little we have expanded. I think it makes sense that a lot of people jumped on the train rather than tried to get spicy.
Handful of guards.
If you look
still.
at the bake down, I think 1 in 4 people played Zoroark variant.
Yeah. And then there was also a high portion of Drampergarb, obviously with a lot less successful conversion.
Yeah.
Be the problem, not the solution. That's good old Kyle Sablehouse's motto. Yeah.
Yes. It was interesting. It was a lot more fun than I thought it was, I'll be honest. I expected it to be a bit dull. I'm glad I didn't play against any Toad, because...
That would have been dull.
Yeah, but no, it was definitely interesting. Changes things up a bit. Different format, different things going on.
Would you, after playing it now, would you... Because the only expanded I've played this year was pre-Zoroark, so it's a very different format now. Would you want to see more of it next year, or would you be happy with 1 or 2 tournaments again like this year?
I think more minimal still. I think it all depends where they go down the ban route. I think Zoroark is that good and that dominant and expanded. There has to be some give somewhere in terms of the ban list for it, because it's just that good. I think Skyfield it would be my initial thought and my initial instinct.
I like that one getting a chop more than anything else.
Yeah, that makes the most sense.
A lot of people are saying eggs, but if you take out Skyfield, eggs are...
It's their damage out, though.
Yeah. And the ability, as we all know, is crazy good anyway. But yeah. It's definitely interesting.
It seems good. It seemed like it was an overall better weekend than you expected, which is good.
Yeah, definitely. I did enjoy it, which I didn't expect too much, if I'm honest.
Jacariah Young and Sergeant Kirkham.
Okay, so we've had a few follows. Knuckles 9000, Creeping Fruit, and Frosh. Thanks so much for all the follows, guys. That's awesome.
However, we're now back to standard.
Yeah, indeed. Which I also played a bit of.
Yeah. Do you want to chat about the cup? You may as well.
Yeah, that's what you're playing. So, after the tournament, because the one good thing now I must give credit for Tournament Centre 4 is they've got things together in terms of the tournament. It was an 8-round best of 3, and we were done by 6:30, 7.
Mm-hmm.
That's really good. Wow.
It was it was very early anyway. It was a nice early finish, so we managed to go out and get some food, and me, Scott, Seb, James and a few others went back to Scott's Hotel, which was literally next door to the venue, building next door. Had a few drinks and just sort of James obviously getting his top 32, got his invite, so he was quite pleased.
Yeah, nice.
And just had a few drinks, and then Scott was talking to me about Turbo Metals. I was like, you know what? Send me a list, I'll play it. After a few beers, I was like, it's a great idea. I'm going to play it. Why not? He sent me the list, and I got home, had a few more beers by this point, so I decided to just change the list completely.
Yes, you did.
Scott had gone out his way to help me out with this really good list, and I've decimated it.
Mugged him off.
Hold a minute, just Scott. Hold on a minute. You definitely messaged me at about 1 a.m. in the morning.
Yeah, but you didn't reply until the next day after round 1.
Very good.
Well, that was your own fault for messaging me so late, wasn't it?
And so I played it. I ended up, oh my God. Did I just see what I think I saw?
Very good.
Joe Bernard.
Very good.
That is an absolute beadle
I'm
right
playing
there.
this forever.
That is poggers.
That is Pogger. For one.
Just add it. Just add space.
Anyway, so
dear.
I ended up putting an artillery line in, 2 artillery line, a couple of max potions, and sorry, I don't actually say what this was. It's turbo metals.
Yeah.
So Solgaleo, Prism, Elixirs, Muse, things like that. I ended up changing this a bit to a couple of max potions. Instead of Iron Guru, I went for 2 artillery because I haven't played it the day before.
Yeah.
I just realised how strong it was. It just sort of holds the deck. I went down to 2 Lele, and I think I used Wonder Tag, as I said, twice, maybe 3 times all day.
Wow.
Feels good, man.
Feels
good.
It feels good to draw the supporters you need.
Just add it.
It's not that. It's just because you don't have to Bridget turn 1.
Yeah.
You don't play Bridget, so you can just start cycling through your deck straight away.
Yeah, it's true.
It does sin itself quite well with artillery, heavy sycamores, trying to get energies in the bin as quick as we can. It sins itself quite nicely. So
we are in the land of Pog today, I tell you.
Oh my God!
You're
Bridget, top deck.
living the Pog. This is absurd. Oh man. Why wouldn't anyone play Booley?
A draw like this, you might as well. Oh, he's just got the next turn as well.
Yeah.
All set up right there.
Yeah.
And then, so I played that. It's best of 1 cup, which was another reason why I leant more towards artillery.
Yeah,
I thought it made sense to put it in. I went 5-2 in Swiss, which got me 7th place. My only 2 losses in Swiss were 1 against Scott in the mirror.
That's harsh. Was he? Oh, I can't believe it. So you took his list and beat him to death with it.
Took his list, mutilated it, changed it up, and then no, he beat me. To be fair, it was my 1 or 2 losses. So
okay.
That was fine. It's best of 1. I got a really good setup apart from I couldn't get energy in the discard.
Yeah.
That feels quite important, if I'm honest.
Yes, it does indeed.
I got a really good setup, but I couldn't get a Vikavolt up. It's just kind of...
The other game I lost was to Magnus, playing Zoropod. So I played 3 Zoropod in Swiss. I beat 2 of them and lost to Magnus. Very close series. I think it came down to in game 3. No, it was definitely best of 1, wasn't it? In the Swiss. So towards the end, I had. We both had 2 prizes left. I needed to be able to Guzma and get Solgaleo Prism down with my Mew to take a KO, but Parallel just meant that I couldn't do anything. The problem with Turbo Metals is Parallel can be a real issue. You either have to get rid of an attacker or you draw engine at some point.
That sucks.
It caused real problems. But it was one of those. It was close. I managed to. I think all my opponents were in or around. My resistance was about 67% or something daft. So we made it in on 5-2. Top 8, I played my second Vikabulu of the day in what was possibly the weirdest series of games I played all weekend. Game 1, I prized my Gladion and Prism.
Yeah.
So couldn't do anything there. Game 2, he drew terribly, and Game 3, I donked him.
Nice.
Just like lone Bulu, just manual attachments. And then got the knockout. And in top 4, I played another mirror, which is surprising.
That is surprising. Who else was playing it?
I think it's the guy who won. I can't remember his full name. Let me get the standings up. I've got a screenshot saved. But he was. I sent the list in the chat, didn't I?
Well, you see, now I look silly because that was our draw. But we did need to discard our top deck. I mean, I guess we could have discarded the... Yeah. Do we even need to play the Ultra Ball this turn? Could we just go for 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18? Okay, let's go this way around.
His name was Ratislav Turkan.
There you go.
He ended up winning. So in the cup, there were 3 people that played Turbo Metal, and all 3 made top 8.
Not bad.
Which is interesting.
How many players won the cup?
I think it's about 75.
Nice.
But yeah, I played Mirror in top 4. Game 1, I prized my Prism again. So I lost that one quite comfortably. Game 2 was a very weird series. I didn't actually Radiant Star once. I managed to, with elixirs hitting and attaching the right times. I actually went aggro Lele at one point. Just prodding things when he was trying to set up, but not quite taking a knockout, so it was easy prizes later on. So he didn't play the max potions or ace rollers or anything. And then game 3, I drew terribly, and it was over within about 6 turns. Yeah, he went off like a rocket, and I didn't draw very well, but it happens. Part of the game. And yeah, that was my weekend. So top 32 and a top 4. So I can't complain. Especially 'cause it is the first time I've played since the weekend after Malmo.
Oh, I made an error. Damn it, Luke.
What we're done now.
Talking.
Distract the whimsy cut. What's going on there?
No, I shouldn't have attached to the bench because now I need to have a choice band, whereas if I attach to the active, I could just attach for turn. I made an error. Oh, we hit a choice band. Feels good, man.
Didn't need to worry, it's you.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. You're right.
Oh, and heavy ball, just casual heavy ball. Just getting the chap out.
Chaps galore.
Absolute Joe, look.
We played 4 and we were seeing 8 cards, to be fair to us. But yes, it was an error. Having not played any at the time. That's
true. Did you see the Skyler in deck as well?
Mm-hmm.
That's the artillery. On Guru.
Gurumon.
Artillery on the brain.
Can he ever burst one out? He can never burst a Vikavolt this turn, right? 3, 4, 5, 6, 120. If I keep both Vikavolts on board, that's better than keeping the Guru, right? Yeah.
Yeah, you've got 2 prizes left, haven't you? So
Yeah.
I don't think there's any way he wins.
We'll see what he comes up with.
Shenanigans.
He's
Are
trying
happening.
stuff. He's trying all the stuff. We got him. We got him. Right, there we go. Right, that's gonna be it for me. That's my lot done for the night. Because I need to sleep and stuff. Don't know why I ended up playing a couple of games of Bulu, but we won.
I was going to say, what led you to Bulu?
I don't know.
There's quite a lot of it in the cup. Looking around, it was certainly very well represented.
I might go back to a sushi build. Sushi is more fun. Sushi Master. Luke knows it's his favourite card again.
It is. Me sushi pals.
Best buds.
Me and Sushi pals. We're friends again.
Alright, well, we'll be back Wednesday for the stream. Yes. And I think either tomorrow or the next day me and Jack will get Australia top... No, Brazil top 10 done.
Every time.
Yeah. Because it's actually really close now, so we should probably know what we're doing.
Weekend and a half away.
And I'm gonna start making new deck lists as well for Forbidden Light.
Good, because I've just sat here cutting proxies for an hour.
There you go, including Tyrantrums. So
don't tell them, Joe. Don't spoil the surprise.
No, I can't believe it. Well, they knew it was coming anyway.
They did. Best day.
Oh dear.
Right, that'll do, guys, and see you everyone on Wednesday.
See you guys.
Bye.